see you. I see you're fed up.
Yes.
Black girl magic.
Iconic.
Yes.
They'll never know what you sacrificed for them.
Anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done.
You've got to do better.
What will you do, Riri?
Black snake moan. How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
Tony, how do you go to the bathroom in the suit? Just like that.
The new Ironheart trailer released yesterday, and I did do a reaction to it during Nerdy News Live. I'm going to go ahead and insert that reaction in a little bit, but first I want to discuss the Ironheart show itself and people's reactions to it online.
God in heaven!
Now, this is a show that concluded filming back in 2022. Ironheart's Marvel's new Iron Woman series is almost finished filming. This was published in November of 2022, and it is now currently the middle of 2025. And I think that this show was supposed to be released on Disney Plus alongside Agatha All Along. But it was pushed once again to premiere after the conclusion of Daredevil Born Again. And then it was reported that Robert Downey Jr. gave the actress who plays Riri Williams, Dominique Thorne, his blessing for Ironheart. And according to the actress who is playing Riri Williams, she says, Robert Downey Jr. and I spoke just after we wrapped, and he shared some very lovely words about my journey. He told me how excited he was and that he's rooting for it too. I literally got 2 thumbs up. It's really reassuring to know you're not embarrassing Iron Man.
I don't care anymore.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
Let's see what happens.
So this news was released on May 6th, just a week before we got the trailer for Ironheart. And if you'll notice, Discussing Film did not allow people to reply to this post, and Discussing Film locking down replies with everything that has to do with Ironheart. For instance, they released this poster for Ironheart just yesterday, and they locked down replies. Not only did they do that, but they locked down the replies for the actual trailer. Now, why did they do that? Well, I mean, if you go to the trailer, you'll see exactly why. The trailer has been ratioed.
Oh no. What happened? That's just awful. How terrible. Oh no.
There have been some reports of it's getting dislike bombed. The trailer for Marvel's next Disney Plus show, Ironheart, is receiving backlash online. The trailer for the newest Disney Plus show has become the subject of some unfortunate dislike bombing online. Of course, it's being dislike bombed, right? It has nothing to do with the fact that this is a character that nobody cares about. This is a show that nobody cares about. And this is also a show that Marvel probably does not have any sort of faith in, considering they took so long to release this show. Filming wrapped in 2022, and it's just now coming on Disney Plus. In the hours since Marvel Studios dropped the trailer for Ironheart on May 14th, the video on YouTube received a startling number of dislikes. As of writing, it has gained over 5.9 million views, 155 likes. Unfortunately, this is offset by 238 dislikes. And as of today, currently, the trailer is sitting at 6.2 million views with 261 dislikes to 162,000 likes. What was meant to be a bold new chapter in the MCU is now shaping up to be one of its most poorly received launches yet. Marvel has largely ignored the reaction, but the silence is telling, and it hasn't stopped the studio from doubling down on a marketing campaign that leans heavily on nostalgia while offering very little substance. And this is when, they talked about how Robert Downey Jr. gave it 2 thumbs up. But not only that, we also have the actors from Daredevil Born Again, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio, reacting to the Ironheart trailer. And this is hilarious. Like he's just like, oh, I love that. She's literally just trapped in an elevator. There's nothing going on. What is there to love?
Wicked.
She wrapped her hand in a towel and slammed it against the glass. Wicked. Charlie Cox is really hilarious because he says wicked like 4 times. That's his go-to reaction. Wicked.
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew. I could chew a lot.
Wicked.
I can chew a lot. Haha, wicked. It's just hilarious. Disney is really trying to push for their actors to really get in here and promote this movie. We saw the same thing with the Thunderbolts when they brought the cast of the new Avengers Doomsday film that is currently in production come in to watch the movie, and then they posted a photo inside the movie theater where they're watching the movie. All the Marvel actors coming out and trying to push whatever Marvel show is going on. And that would be a good thing if like Marvel was in a good place. You would see all of these Marvel actors coming in and supporting the latest Marvel project. That is totally fine for them to do that. However, Marvel is not in a good state right now. It is still very much a suffering brand, trying to regain what it once had in Marvel's phases 1, 2, and 3. And not only that, but celebrities themselves really have no sway over the audience. We're living in a day and age where authenticity is what really resonates with an audience, and we can sniff out when actors and actresses aren't being authentic. Just like this trailer reaction with Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. Do they really care about the show? No. Are they contractually obligated to probably react to this trailer? Yes. So having Charlie Cox say "wicked" every time Riri Williams says something, it doesn't really come across as authentic. But regardless, all of these mainstream outlets are already setting the tone for Ironheart. It's getting dislike bombed. And why? Why is it getting dislike bombed? Well, we can just go to some of the reactions over on Twitter. It's actually so exhausting that we can't get a single thing now without motherfuckers being like, woke trash, trash woke, bro, just say you're racist and hate women. Of course, because it's not that Marvel gave us a terrible show, it's just that you're racist and hate women. Regardless of how the show critically performs, I hope Dominic Thorne has good people around her, cause incels gonna incel. White men mad, black women winning, and my man starring. W for me today. It's really depressing that disgusting film has to turn off comments because so many white men hate black women. That argument is so tired. If anything, you need to ask this question. Why does Marvel give black women such shitty roles? Why isn't there better writing around black women superheroes? That's what you need to ask. Because these superheroes, they're not well thought out. They're not well planned. They're not good superheroes. They're not good role models. So that's the question that needs to be raised. Why doesn't Marvel seem to think that there is any value in these black characters and value in writing them well? It's so wild to me because these studios have almost brainwashed a whole group of people into thinking that if we don't support these black characters played by these black actors and actresses, then that just means that you're racist and sexist, when that's just not the case. Every single time a black actor or actress takes the role of a terribly written character, the studio is the one that cries racism. The studio and the mainstream media are the ones that originally put forth that narrative, and so many people just gobbled it up and regurgitated it online. The real question should be, why aren't these black characters written well? Why don't these studios see any value in writing really good black characters?
Seriously, most films are awful, lazy.
Here's Valiant Renegade that says Disney wants to get the Ironheart mess over with as fast as possible. There are only 6 episodes that I'm aware of. And Disney is releasing 3 of those 6 episodes on Disney Plus on its premiere day. That is how little faith Disney and Marvel have in this black superhero. They finished filming in 2022, waited 3 years to just dump it on Disney Plus. Anyways, like I said, I did react to this trailer on Nerdy News Live, and I'll go ahead and insert that reaction now. Let's watch the iconic, all right? Because it says right here, iconic. We're gonna watch the iconic Ironheart. Oh my God. Like right at the beginning, they're like, please watch this show. It's from executive producer Ryan Coogler. Director of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Oh my gosh. Hello? For real. The music is making it sound more dramatic than it actually is. She's just stuck in an elevator. Like that's all that's happening right now. But they're like, dun, 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 dun. The music is making it so much more dramatic than it actually is.
Welcome, Mary. In less than 3 minutes, the air in this elevator will no longer be breathable.
Oh, what is this?
Your interview. You will suffocate and die unless you break into the device on the floor, where you will find a gas mask. Good luck.
Screw this.
Oh, she's not gonna follow the rules. She's not a rule follower. She's gonna do her own thing. Wait, what? Did she just pull metal off? What the hell? She's just supposed to be a genius. She's not supposed to be able to bend metal. She doesn't have super strength or anything like that.
I heard Riri Williams was a genius. So you win her out.
So what is happening? Oh!
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
What did he say?
Riri, I see you. I see you're fed up, waiting to be acknowledged for your greatness.
That's not something that you want to hear when you're like introducing a superhero. She's fed up and she wants to be acknowledged for her greatness. That's not what heroes want. She wants to be told that she's great. She wants to be acknowledged for her greatness. She wants validation. Validation? Is she looking for validation? Okay.
You are not the first genius at MIT.
No, but she's the first Black woman genius. All right, so you better respect. Okay, show her some respect.
How come you're not working at one of those fancy tech firms?
After my internship abroad, I want to build something undeniable. Something
Important?
iconic.
It's a brand new
Girl, it's not iconic anymore. Iron Man already did it.
I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision.
Oh my goodness. I can give you the tools to help you carry out your vision, and just presents her with money. And then she's dancing, throwing the money around. Where is it at? She has money in her pants.
But anyone who's ever accomplished anything iconic in life has had to do some questionable things to get it done. What will you do, Riri?
You've bitten off a hell of a lot more than you can chew.
I could chew a lot.
I don't understand this. Like, this is taking place in a universe where Tony Stark exists. And she's just like, if you want to be iconic, you have to do some questionable things. What are you going to do to be iconic? She's just building her own Iron Man suit. She's not doing anything iconic because it's something that's already been done before. This doesn't make any sense.
You know nothing about this man.
You're gonna end up dead or in jail.
This is so much bigger than that.
What? Remember when we had to build up to that point where Tony Stark could like call his suits in which one was it? Was it Iron Man 3 that he could call his suits? And he did that whole like little dance in his lab and he was calling his suits, his parts of his suits to himself. But now she can do it. She could just do it. She did it in her very first TV show. It's all sped up. Nothing is earned. We had to wait like 3 movies to get to where Tony Stark was able to call his suits to himself. And now, like here, she's just created it. There's no waiting around. She's just even more of a genius than Tony Stark because she can do it her first go round. Give me a break. God, this is going to be so bad. It's going to be bad. It's going to be cringe. Is that Alden Ehrenreich? What happened? From Han Solo to a sidekick of Ironheart. Dang, I didn't know that was him.
This is wild. A shady bunker.
My bunker's not shady.
Would a shady bunker have that on the wall?
Oh, God. Oh, no.
It's literally above a crate of self-guided missiles.
The white man lives in a bunker. He lives in a basement.
I'm returning those.
Oh, no. Look at Alden Ehrenreich. What happened to him? You know what? It's because Solo lost money. That's what happened to him. He's still sad that Solo lost money. Oh, from Han Solo to Riri Williams, comic sidekick. How the mighty have fallen. Well, there you go. There's Ironheart. She is the smartest woman in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Are you guys excited to watch it? Let me know. All right, guys, that's it for me. Let me know what you guys think in those comments down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, everyone.